Good evening. We'll try and get to as many of you as possible. Who's going to ask the first question here?
Serena, the Harper's Bazaar article that you authored came out today, and there were interesting revelations in it. One of the things that I think a lot of people noticed was that you had said you had gone to see a therapist after dealing with the U.S. Open incident. Could you just talk about that process, what it did for you, and how maybe it has affected you going forward?
It wasn't very easy. I've had a lot of things happen to me at that particular tournament in general. It's just important to always try to better yourself in any way that you can.
Andy, on TV you said that once Wimbledon finishes, hopefully on Sunday, you're going to practice a bit more singles. Does that mean you've made your decision about that you will go to the US Open or you will try the US swing as a singles player?
I think it's pretty unlikely, just in terms of timings. I mean, I spoke to my team a bit about that yesterday, and there's still a lot of stuff I need to get done, physically and get myself stronger, and it's difficult to get the amount of work that I need to do on the court as well, like to get ready for singles, and the amount of work that I need to put in off the court to get myself strong enough and ready to play best of 5 sets is still quite a ways away, unfortunately. And I would love to play, but it's just I need to look like pretty long term with this. I don't want to be having to go through another big operation in a few years' time. Like, I want to make sure that the operation that I've had lasts for as long as possible, and to give it the best chance, I need to make sure that I'm physically really strong before I get back on the singles court.
So on Harper's Bazaar piece, why did you feel that now was a good time to retell your sort of side of the story? Because it seems curious timing in the second week of Wimbledon, and I think there was an Instagram post that actually went out during your match from your account. Why now?
That was actually planned months ago. It wasn't like I was going to plan the release of it. So I wasn't quite sure when the actual magazine was going to come out. So it was just all coincidental. I didn't write that last night or anything. And obviously someone on my social team put it out during the match.
Serena, I'm just curious, we didn't know when you were last in here about your next opponent, who's going to be Barbara Strycova in singles. I'm just curious what you make of her as an opponent. She's in a semi-final, first time at 33, so she's had an interesting sort of arc, and what challenges she's going to pose you.
She's, again, a really good grass court player. Like today I played a unbelievable grass court player, and so is Barbara. She's good on the grass. She knows what to do. She has a good all-around game, and she's incredibly tricky. So it's definitely not easy, but it's something I'm definitely geared up for, and just to be out here and just go out there and just do the best that I can.
Andy, being back here and being alongside a winner in her own right, is that giving you a hunger to win again? And and could this partnership continue as well at other events?
I don't know about that. I mean, I guess obviously it's possible, but it's been fun being on the court with Serena so far. We've played some good stuff, and we spoke a lot about that after the first round as well. But when I get on the court and stuff, I'm competitive. Like, I want to do well and I want to play well and obviously try to win. I don't feel like that's changed. I didn't feel like I lost that. Like, when I came back to play at Queen's, that was still there, and still enjoyed the competitive side of things. I'm just, dealing with, I don't know, like winning and losing slightly differently than maybe I used to. Probably got a slightly different perspective on things because of how the last few years have gone.
How different? Sorry, just expand on that a little bit.
Well, when I got my hip injury, I was ranked #1 in the world, and I went from playing at the highest level of the sport to really struggling to do kind of day-to-day things. So I didn't know if I was, first of all, playing tennis was not fun anymore because it was painful every time I played, and the training and stuff wasn't great. and then I wasn't enjoying just, going out for a walk and doing other kind of social things as well. Going out for dinner and things like that was just uncomfortable. And now that I'm pain free again, I realise that that's actually the most important thing, is to be healthy and, enjoying kind of a normal life for, someone that's 32, I think I am now, 32, 32 years old, and I'm just doing the things that I've always loved doing again, which I didn't have the opportunity to do much the last couple of years.
Andy,
We'll come to you next.
how is the mixed doubles helping mentally and physically your ambition to get back to singles?
I think playing matches is always good. So, one of the things that probably showed a bit in the first two matches is, like break points and stuff. Haven't maybe played them as well as I would have liked so far, and that's something that you get better with, playing more matches, playing more of those points. I'll continue to improve on that. And then, just physically, it's just being on a match court is different. It doesn't matter how much practicing and training you do. Like, I prepared well for the grass season. I played a decent amount of tennis and trained hard, but once you start playing matches again, things tend to hurt a little bit at the beginning. But you build up that robustness by competing and playing matches kind of week after week and day after day. So that's hopefully what I'll be able to do in these next few months once I get back on the match court. Hopefully, stay there and not have to take too many breaks.
Andy, you said it's unlikely to be the US Open, and you said there's a long way, maybe to do a lot of work to get through. Do you feel that it's maybe unlikely to be this year, and you might be targeting perhaps Australia for the singles?
I don't know exactly, but I said this at the beginning of the grass season. Like, I don't want to put a time frame on it. You guys want a time frame. I can't give you an exact time frame because I don't know how long it's going to take for me to physically get to that level. So, I know some people might like it to have taken 5 months or 6 months, but it's going to take more time than that, unfortunately. And whether that's 9 months or 12 months or 18 months, I don't know. I'll do my best to make it as soon as I can, but I can't give an exact time frame on it. It's tough.
I'd like to know how much fun you have playing together. If you're able to also sometimes chat and have, I don't say jokes, but I mean between
There's
you
a few
two
jokes
at
out there
the
tonight.
side
You can't
change.
say them in here,
because,
unfortunately. But
is Andy always talking with this deep, hard voice when he talks to you, or sometimes he says, "Oh, come on," and says something funny that makes you laugh?
Serena was the one making me laugh today out there. But I think today felt a bit more relaxed probably in the first match, just because we don't know each other extremely well, and I think there was a lot of talk about us playing, and then once we got on the court we wanted to do well. But I think today chatted it a bit more and probably a bit more relaxed in the first round, I'd say.
We have time for 2 more questions, so you first and then you.
I haven't really seen a crowd that enjoy a match that much. I'm curious, at a time when tennis is innovating, do you think there's more room for male and female stars to actually play together? Because it seems like people like to see it.
It's hard to say, it's so hard because of the schedule and the players, are just trying to do so well in the singles, and it just kind of worked out for me in particular because I was literally looking for some match play, and so was Andy. So it just kind of worked out. I think it's a great thing for the fans and for sport. But at the end of the day, so many of us are obviously focused on doing the best that we can in singles.
Also, just how did it feel to hit so many return winners against Martin? So
I mean, do not expect that to ever happen again. I'm convinced that was once in a lifetime. I just never hit returns like that in my life.
Andy, just to clarify what you're saying about the singles there, do you plan to try and play singles in the American swing? Even you're saying that the US Open's too soon, but maybe the smaller tournaments, best of 3 sets, is that your intention?
No, right now it's not. No.
So stay with doubles or train?
I don't know. I want to try to prepare to try and get ready for singles. If I'm able to train the way that I need to off the court and still maintain kind of, I guess, my performance like on it in doubles, then I would consider that. But you know, also, yeah, I don't know if I want to go over to the States to play doubles for, you know, 4 or 5 weeks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'll decide on that probably when the tournament's done and sit down with my team. But having felt how I've felt these last few weeks, I'm positive about, you know, the future, and so therefore I'm going to train properly to try and give singles a go. But that will take time.
So sort of a break then from competition so you can train.
I don't know. I mean, I might take a break. I might train and play doubles. I might just train for singles, and I don't know. I think what I've done this grass court season has been a positive thing and has been the right decision, kind of for my hip to see kind of where I'm at, and then I can't say exactly just now.
Final one.
So Randy, this has been so much fun. This competition has been great for the British public. So you're a Knight of the Realm. If you win, do you think Serena should be nominated for an honorary damehood for us?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.